know that feeling when the sadness comes back, or the depression, or the anxiety, or the unwanted feeling, and you just start to sink into negative feelings about that situation. Why am I feeling this way? When is it going to go away? When is it going to change? So that's what I want to talk about in today's video. And welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Kayla, and if you've been with me for a while, it's been a few days since I put out a video. I just needed some time to rest and recharge and clean my house. I have one of my best friends coming to visit for a whole week, and I just have a lot of things moving, so just honoring my space and time, and it's so important to do that. And what I want to talk about today is honoring your feelings and where you are in every single moment, and giving yourself what you need in every moment, and acknowledging yourself where you are today, what you've been through to get to where you are today. Maybe you've overcome illness, maybe you've overcome mental illness, many of those, several of those. Maybe you're currently suffering with that now, but just give yourself some grace, some compassion for where you are and what led you to where you are today. I have been really taking a lot of time recently to listen to my body, listen to the signs that my body's telling me if I'm feeling tired, if I need to rest, if I'm feeling hungry, if I'm not feeling hungry, what my body's telling me, and letting my body receive what it needs. So, especially over my moon cycle, I have been letting myself rest fully, even if I don't feel that I need to rest, because I know that's a time when we need to rest and go inward. And it's so important to listen to all the cues of the body, especially when it comes to healing heartbreak, healing grief, healing depression, healing sadness, healing illness, all types of healings. And I just finished a really beautiful Agua Magica class today at Nomade. I'm at the beach. I'm about to go swimming and just sitting on the earth and just feeling really grateful to be here and to be able to connect to the elements today. And I finished a beautiful class, and very emotional, as most classes are, because when we connect with the water, we connect with the emotions. And when people start to heal the emotions, they feel the emotions. So healing the emotions does not look like the way that Western medicine, modern Western science, Western medicine, whatever you call it, that's not the way that we see it. It's not like, oh, now I feel better. It's like, oh, now I feel sad. Now I want to cry. Now I feel these emotions, and now I need to sit with them. And that's what real healing looks like. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, that's what healing is. And especially when it comes to grief, one of my clients lost children, and it was, very traumatic, and she lost them 18 years ago, and she thought about them today in the water, and she started to cry, and then she thought about her mother. And the water does that. It brings our children back to us. It brings our mother, our connection to our mother, our parents, our upbringing. And it's so beautiful that she was able to connect to these emotions, to connect to this sadness, so that it can come out of her, and it's so important that we allow ourselves to feel these feelings and not suppress them. When we suppress them, this is how we get sick. And my mother was very abused in her life. She received a lot of physical and sexual, mental abuse from her parents. And when my mother had me, she had postpartum depression, and they didn't really know much about treating that when my mother had me. So they just treated her emotional pain with medication, and she became addicted to drugs, addicted to numbing her pain, and she manifested an autoimmune disorder, which then killed her. So this is what happens when we leave our emotions unprocessed. They manifest into physical disease. An autoimmune disorder, just like multiple sclerosis, cancer, it is the immune system attacking itself, and the immune system is yourself. So it's you attacking yourself. It's you hating yourself and not knowing how to heal, and basically you making yourself sick. So it's so important to let ourselves feel these things and to find places, people, places, and spaces where we can feel these things and learn how to process them. Because, you know, like I was saying, we didn't know how to do this. We didn't know how to heal this in the past, you know. We would just numb it. And now we are learning that that is not the way to heal. That's not actually the way out. And the way out is through. And one thing that just really works for everything is really like Ho'oponopono prayer. It's, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive others for hurting you. That is so much easier said than done, and it can take a long time. But it's a practice that you have to cultivate if you want to have health, if you want to heal, be happy, and be free and not punish yourself. So forgiveness, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So gratitude, being appreciative for what you have, everything that you have. Even if you feel like you don't have anything, you still have earth, you still have air, you still have clothing to wear probably, you have a phone. There's a lot to be grateful for, and tuning into that frequency is extremely healing. Gratitude and love are some of the highest vibrational states that we can experience as humans. So if you want to heal yourself, heal your body, transform disease causing energy and emotions, connect to gratitude every day. And when you connect to gratitude, then you can ask. You can ask for what you want. You can be open to receive. So I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you so much. And I love you. I love you. Acceptance. Acceptance is love. So forgiveness, gratitude, and acceptance. These are the three really things that I just carry around in my back pocket that work for everything. So accepting where you are, accepting that you don't have money, accepting that you're sick, accepting that you feel bad, accepting that you think you're ugly, accepting that you don't like your job, accepting what it is that you don't like, accepting it and stop trying to push it away, accepting where you are. Acceptance is love. So loving yourself for being there, loving yourself for not being where you want to be, loving yourself for not looking how you want to look, loving yourself for not feeling how you want to feel. If you're depressed, if you're stressed, if you're anxious, loving yourself for feeling that way, letting yourself feel that way and say, I love you, it's okay, I still accept you, I still approve of you, I still think you're a worthy person, I am allowing you to be this way and I don't want to change it. So being healed doesn't exist. We are always healing, and we are always going to be healing. And I think the most healed people that exist in the world are the people that feel sad, are the people that let themselves feel angry. They go punch it out in a punching, or a punching bag. They go for a run. They let it out in a healthy way. They don't suppress it. They don't hold it in. Those are people that are healthy. People that are healthy and healed are people that say, oh, you know what, today I feel really depressed. And I don't really know why, or maybe I know why, but I'm just gonna let myself feel that way, and I'm just gonna hold myself. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea. I'm gonna take a nap because I don't feel good. I'm gonna make myself that delicious meal that I like to make. You know, I love myself, so I'm gonna let myself be loved by me, and I'm not gonna push it away. That is what health is, and that is how you can heal yourself, and that's what it's meant. That's what it means to be healed to me. And this is what the water therapy teaches. This is what I teach. This is what I practice. Somatic therapy, somatic healing, somatic feeling the emotions. I always was emotional growing up. I was in therapy growing up, but it never really worked. It never helped or solved any of the problems. And when I started doing somatic therapy, it started to release out of me and I started to feel better. And now with the water and tapping and all the things that I do to help myself feel and to help my clients heal and feel, healing is feeling, feeling is healing. We need to feel. This is why we came here, to be in our bodies, to heal and feel in our bodies, to feel all the emotions in the body. We can't just choose, oh, I just want to feel happy, I just want to feel excited, I just want to feel inspired, I just want to feel rich, I don't want to feel anxious, I don't want to feel angry. You know, the more you push it away, the bigger it gets. The more my mom was not able to feel her sadness, and the more she kept taking medication, the more it rot inside her body, festered inside her body, and caused an illness that killed her, because we will get sick from our own emotions, and you have to let go of what people did to you. You don't have to, but if you want to feel healthy, if you want to have vibrant energy, life force energy, if you want to have a happy life, it's time to work on starting to forgive that person who hurt you. Create a list, start one by one, and work on forgiving them. You don't have to accept what they did, you don't have to love them, but you can acknowledge that you don't deserve to carry around hatred in your body for that person. You love yourself more than to hate them, because you're carrying hate so they can receive it, but they're not receiving it, you're the one who's receiving it. And things like grief, losing children, losing a mother. I mean, I've never had children, but I know how she felt, because she lost her children 18 years ago. And I know that grief never leaves. Sometimes you feel better for a long time, and then sometimes it shows up and you start crying again and it feels like it just happened. That's beautiful and that's okay. And honor yourself when that happens. And just know that each time you cry, each time you feel angry, each time you let yourself feel that way, you're going to feel better after. And this is part of the human experience. By letting yourself feel, you're taking one for the team and you're showing other people how to be real humans and how to be healed. So that's the message I have for you today. Sending you all so much love. If you're new here, drop a comment, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know how this lands for you. You can always leave questions below, and I'll see you in the next video.